Good evening and welcome to Elliott Astro-Imaging episode number 27. I am your host tonight and we have a great session for you this evening. As I just got off of another podcast from the Global Star Party and that went extremely well. That was an awesome podcast. And we went through some of the images that I've taken over the past couple of weeks and also other astronomers throughout the world, which was really cool. So that was awesome. It was really great to stay on for an hour, get to talk to them and get to see everything. Definitely give them, if you're an astronomer, definitely give them a look. I think it'd be really cool to take a look and see what they have, especially if you're an amateur astronomer or even a professional astronomer. It's really cool to see other people's images. Tonight, we have the Wizard Nebula. I think this is a great one because not many people know about this one. The object name is NGC 7380. Where this sits in the sky, I'm actually going to pull it up on Starry Night so everybody can take a look where it is. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. So here is NGC 7380 right here. Now, there's no picture, of course. I got to download it and get everything ready. But where it sits in the sky, I'm going to zoom out here. Still keeping 7380 in there. Cassiopeia sits right here. That's the constellation, which is right there. So then you'd be able to see that. It sits right above that, but it's also just below where the elephant trunk is and everything is, which is all right here. And there's Polaris up there. So everything is all there. It's not too high in the sky. So we could definitely be able to get this for a while. Where it is in the sky right now, it's sitting at 46 degrees in altitude, which is not bad at all. So we can definitely get this for a while, which is great. I would probably say we can get this for about an hour, hour and a half. And by the way, we are imaging right now, so we are getting some great images. It's going to take a little bit, but bear with me. We'll get that, and we'll get it taken care of here. So that's great. So that's where it sits in the sky. A little bit of information on it. There is a star cluster in there. There's two catalogs. Which makes it kind of confusing because it's NGC 7380, and then there's NGC 7380. I know it's just weird. So there's two NGC 7380. There's a nebula and there's a star cluster, but they're the same name. Who thought? I don't know, but they are the same catalog. It's a nebula. It's an emission nebula, so that's why we're going to be shooting in hydrogen alpha. It is also circumpolar. Most of these objects that I'm getting over the next couple of months are circumpolar, so you'll be able to get that, which is super cool. So I'll be able to image this all night long. And doesn't hit the southern hemisphere, doesn't hit anything. I should be able to get it without any problems at all. So that's awesome. I think that is super cool. So position in the sky, as I said, it's 46 degrees above the horizon. And just a little bit more detail of right ascension, declination, everything on that. So you could see that right there. Other data, 40 arc minutes, and of course the exercise is 18 arc minutes. So you could see everything all on there. So that's kind of cool. That is really neat. It does like to move once in a while, so I don't know why it does that. It's kind of weird, but that's okay. We're about to get our first image here, so I want to see what it looks like here. Pretty interested to see how this goes. Now, this is taking the pain and everything out. I've already done this. It did not take that long. I have gotten accustomed to the star matching with Starry Night. Big props to Starry Night Pro, Starry Night Pro Plus 7. That tongue twister. It is a great program for star matching, trying to figure out where you are in the sky. Where it had me was just had me just a slight bit over to the bottom of where we were supposed to be. But by looking at 5 or 6 stars, I can see exactly where we were, and I didn't have to worry about anything, which is super cool. there's a little bit of star drift. Not too much, but we are in the right area, which is super, super awesome. And there it is. It is there. How awesome. And if everything goes well with guiding and if everything goes well, I may be able to do another mosaic where I'll just do a couple of panels and actually get this just right. But it is there. So we are in view. How awesome. So this is great. So this is going to be another awesome image session. So this is fantastic. You can see the star cluster, which is right there, and then the double star, which sits right above it, and then you have all this nebulosity that's all sitting here. So this is the wizard. Now, is it going to be super awesome like you see on the internet? No, of course not. None of my images are going to be like that. I just, A, don't have the skies for it, and B, I don't have a money tree that sits in the back. Unfortunately, I don't. This has taken 5 years to get to this point, so it is a lot. But hey, I think it's pretty awesome, especially when you're out here. You know, I mean, yeah, I could go out to New Mexico, I can go out to Arizona, I can go out to the dark sky site and then be able to take a 30-second image and get this as just an absolutely gorgeous image. You could, I mean, but then again, you have to pay for the plane ticket. That's just a lot of things, and you have to take all your equipment down there. But for right now, hey, I think it's pretty cool with the light pollution. Take a look and see if the moon is out, because it should be coming up real soon. I don't see it yet. So actually, the moon is not out yet. So as long as we can get some good images, I'll be very happy. Let's see how guiding is going. Not bad. Guiding has settled down really, really well here. There we go. Guiding is flatline tonight. Right now, we're sitting in an error of 0.9. That's probably because I walked near the mount. Oops. I had to say something. I had to jinx it. But at one point, we were running at about 0.7. So not bad. The guiding has definitely settled down. In the beginning of the Global Star Party, my guiding was a little off. I was running at about 2 to 2.5 arc seconds in error. And I was shooting the dumbbell during that. And it turned out really well, but I had to wait for the wizard to get up. Yes, the wizard. I had to wait for the emission nebula to get up high enough that I can image it. So I had to wait just a little bit longer. As I said, it sits above Cassiopeia. So doing really well. Let's take a look and see what Q is in store for us tonight. As we're shooting just 3-minute images with that one. Whoa, wrong button. We go. Now, where this one is on the QHY is that it's towards the bottom. I still have to move camera on the Orion, but that's okay. Where it sits, I might have to just increase the exposure big time on this one. But you can see it. It's right here. So it's going to sit and it's going to go right above this, and it's going to be like a U of some sort. And the brighter nebula is going to be right in here. Now, of course, granted, yes, there's a lot of noise. We went over this about 1 billion times. It's hot out there. Yeah, it's a very, very, very hot night tonight. The highs today reached about 94. The low, 73. So that is the low. That is just crazy. So this is going to take an effect on both my cameras. It's okay, but you're going to get a ton of noise on both cameras, so it's not going to be super awesome. The winter is when it gets to the winters where I can't wait. So that will be awesome. But for now, not too bad. Let's see if I can crank the temperature on here. I may have to go all out with this, because we were at 22 degrees, so I may have to really push the envelope on this one to get it above 30. Some nights in the winter, I'll put this down to like 5 or 10% for power. We'll see how that goes. We're going to get it down to about 32, 31 degrees, and we'll see how that goes. That'll take a little bit, and that's fine. Guiding's not too bad. The last couple of sessions have been pretty good. There were some in the middle that were absolutely atrocious, but I really dialed it in, which is fantastic. So that is great. As I said in the last episode, which, by the way, the last episode was super awesome. I reviewed the Astro-Scan Millennium from Scientifics Direct. That was awesome. It is, as I said, a great telescope. I'm going to keep reiterating that. It is a great start. Anybody is interested in getting that, by all means, message me or go on the website. If you live in the area, let me know. We can work something out where we can get it for you without having to pay shipping. So you don't have to get it shipped. You don't have to pay for shipping. So let me know. And then we can figure that out and we can get that together if you're interested in getting that. As I said, they're running a special between now and July 31st. It's about a week from now. So if you're willing to get that telescope, if you want to get that, you also get the 2.5-time Barlow lens with it, a $60 value for free. I mean, how awesome is that? A $200 telescope that you can naturally get that and the Barlow lens for $200. If you're starting out with astronomy, hey, you can't go wrong with that. I think it's fantastic. And I've tested it out. I've been doing astronomy for 5 years, and I love it. I mean, I haven't looked at the moon in probably 2 or 3 years, and looking at it a couple of nights ago for the very first time in eons, it was great. It was great to actually just look at some star clusters. I looked at the Hercules cluster. I looked at M39. I went to the Ring Nebula. I didn't have to really dial in for anything. I just look at my star chart. I see where it is. I look up. There it is. And I looked at it. I spent a while looking at all the wonderful stars and star clusters, and planetary was great. It's got a great mirror, so it is fantastic. So if you ever get a chance, if you're starting out with astronomy, go to Scientifics Direct, which is scientificsonline.com. I will post this in the video. I'll post it in the description. So it's awesome. And if you want to always stop by, I can always show it to you personally, and we can actually view the night sky together, whatever's best for you. So that is awesome. The guiding has settled down. The image looks fantastic. So I'm going to make this bigger, and now you can really see it. So this is great. This is awesome. So I'm going to put this over to a little bit to the right. You can definitely see it, which is right there. It is a dim nebula. It's not super dim, but with the way that the skies are, light pollution does have to play some role in doing hydrogen alpha. Yes, it does cut out most of the light pollution that is in the sky. All the lamps, everything that you see here, it does cut that out. But when you have severe light pollution, when you're in the red zone of the Bortle scale, I don't care how big, you could have the best hydrogen alpha filter, it's not going to matter. And the fact that we're shooting in only 3 minutes, that's not going to do much either. I'd have to go 10, 12 minutes. We're going to wait till guiding settles down a little bit to actually see if we can go a little bit further than that. I had it sitting at 3 minutes with the dumbbell, but guiding seems to be good. So we may increase this exposure just a little bit more to see what we get. And, oh, man, it's looking gorgeous for the Orion. I have to pull that up. Woo! That is just beautiful. Let me go here. Stop one. There we go. Present to everyone. Bingo. That's gorgeous. And this one, as I said, is shooting. This one's shooting 6-minute images. And it's freaking awesome. I mean, you're getting detail. You're getting everything all throughout here. Getting this stacked is going to be phenomenal. Now, it looks like there's drift here. It's not. That is a double star right there. And actually, I'm going to zoom that in because everybody's like, oh, my God, it's drift. It's not drifting. It's just that it's a double star. I'm going to change the histogram here, and you can actually see that it is a double star, which is right there. That is super cool. That is really, really neat. I'm just moving the histogram and just really cranking the histogram here so you can actually see the nebulosity without stacking it. That is really cool. And I love doing these podcasts because I'm getting objects that I never thought I could ever get. And getting these pictures is super awesome. Objects that I never thought I'd be able to get. Well, the Wizard, that's this one here. The Cocoon Nebula, I thought that was super cool. The Elephant Trunk, that was super awesome. So there are so many different that I never thought I would be able to get. And I think that is amazing. And I'm super happy and I'm super excited that we'll be able to get this kind of stuff. And I hope everybody loves it. You know, gotten the website absolutely perfect. I got everything where I need it to be for the homepage. I'm putting the live stream on there every time I'm doing an image session. I put the poll up there. I even have the live chat, which is super awesome. So, and I have it up on my phone here constantly. So I'm checking it, making sure that anybody that wants to message me, by all means, you most certainly can while you're watching, and I will respond. I will respond to everybody right away. So if you have a question, go to my website. And it's making things as easy as possible. I want to try to make sure that everybody is as informed as possible. So another image came through for the Orion. It is looking gorgeous. And that is fantastic. Super, super happy. Let's see what we got for the QHY here. We'll do left screen, right screen. Whoops. There we go. There's a little bit of drift on the QHY, but not too much. No, it's not looking too horrible. There we go. There it is. Okay, perfect. So if you were to do the star matching to see exactly where we are between the two cameras, you got this bright star right here. That is this one right there. You got the double star, which is right here. That's these two right there. And then you have the cluster, which is all right in here. That's this right here. So you do have it in the right area. It, again, is flipped upside down. This is on the top. That's on the bottom. Still have yet to do that. All it's got to do is just take it and just do a 180. I haven't done it yet. But that's okay. Not a big deal. So that is awesome. So we're going to get another image here for the QHY. And we'll be able to pull that out. Just grab a drink here 1 second. Yeah, it's a hot one. So just making sure I stay hydrated and make sure I stay as good as possible. I do see the moon coming up. It's just above the building. So I could probably get maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes of this before it starts to get washed out for the Orion. So that means you're going to start to get lighter and lighter and lighter, the background. So you won't be able to get some of the actual detail that's inside of here. What I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting, I will pull up Deep Sky Stacker Live. Okay. Now we have Deep Sky Stacker Live up. Oh, that is gorgeous. Wow, that is really, that is gorgeous. Now, of course, the more images I take, the more flat this image is going to be. This is only 3 of them. If I were to get, say, 10, 12, even 14 of these, this is going to be a flat field, and this graininess that you see here is going to go away. And you're going to start seeing more nebulosity in the corners here. You're going to start seeing a little bit more. This is going to turn out really, really cool. I think this is going to look really nice. Just got to get a little bit more exposures. And we're about to get our 4th one here in about 20 seconds. And guiding is a dream right now. We're at 0.77 right now for guiding, so we are doing really well. I'm satisfied right now. It's looking really well. I'm going to actually pull up the entire screen again here. Oh, yeah, it got darker. That's awesome. That is great. The image got darker. It's going to start getting more of a flat field on this. This is going to be awesome. Put that to the left. Put this to the right. Fantastic. The stars are looking pretty good. Let me go to 1 times here. Yeah, stars are looking really good right here. So this is fantastic. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm very excited. I'm very happy about that. I may come back to this to get the top because I don't think I'm going to get the second part of this mosaic tonight. Because as I said, the moon is coming up, and I just don't foresee getting much more of this tonight. But I'm glad that we got it, and it did not take me long to find this. Did not take me long. All I did was I looked at the double star here, the big star, and the double star here. Pardon me, the double star here, and just connected the dots. And you could do that just simply by just going to this, and by going here and looking at this, you could say, okay, well, we got a double star. We got this one. Let me just center it here. There we go. Okay. So you got the, where's it going? Well, I did not want it to go all the way out. Silly. So is it crazy? So you got the double star, which is right there. And then you can see the little star cluster, which is all right in here. That's this all right in here. And you can see that bright star, which is this one right here. And then you have this yellow and orange, white and orange star, which is these two right here. So then you can get an idea, okay, well, if you got these ones here, then you know that this double star is this one here. So you can get an idea. Now, where it was pointing, which I have no freaking idea, it was this one right here. It was creating like a little S. So if I saw a little S, I knew that we were looking in here. And these 2 stars, which are these 2 right here, was sitting at the top. So I knew I had to go up. So it did not take me long at all. So I'm really starting to dial in and learning the program and learning the stars. Once you learn the stars, then you know exactly what you need to do. It's fantastic. It's just awesome. You just can't go wrong with it. I mean, you really can't. So we're doing fantastic. I'm probably going to get a couple more of these and then probably call it a night. And probably 40 minutes would seem to be good enough. And then we'll be good. And then we'll be golden. And then I'll stack these and I'll post these on my website. Tomorrow I plan on getting everything all set up so I can add the last few image sessions on here. So that way you can get everything together. So we are good. Let me take a look at the QHY and see where we are for that. Looking good. Looking good. I'll do 2 times just to see. Yep, stars are looking great. So yeah, we're doing good. There's the dead column, of course. There it is there. Definitely loving it. What I'll probably do is I'm going to wait till this one crank the exposure on the QHY. Because guiding, we're at 0.83. So guiding is good. Really good. So we're gonna try to do what we can. I may even increase the exposure on this too. But we're just about running out of time. With that moon, it's gonna start. If you look at this carefully, you're gonna start seeing this hue right through here. And that's going to be caused from the moon. This is going to get brighter, and this is going to get more washed out. So we don't have much time. So I'll probably get 2 more this one and the next one, and then I will end the session from there. So, the schedule for this week. The weather is not looking so good between now and Friday. So, right now, this might be the only night that I'll be able to get out here until next week. As even though it's 74 degrees outside, by the way, it's just insane. Tomorrow we have a high of 95, and then at night is thunderstorms, so tomorrow night, no. Monday says it's clear. They changed it. So Monday and Tuesday, they're saying it's supposed to be clear. So we're probably going to bank on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday are both partly. Friday, showers, and Saturday mostly clear. So everybody mark your calendars. It looks to be, as I said, Monday clear, Tuesday clear, and Saturday clear. So it looks like we're going to have 3 nights of it being clear. I will keep everybody posted. I will let everybody know what we have. I have objects that I'm going to be doing up until December 31st. I have 36 objects that I'd like to get between now and the end of the year. So I have of objects that I want to get. I'm still going to be doing the polls. So whatever one wins, I'm fine with that, because then I'm just going to move that one up and move the other one down. So the ones that I'd like to get, and I have it written down, got in my wonderful handy-dandy sheet of paper. You can hear it. Wonderful handy-dandy list. Tonight is the Wizard. The next time we're going to be out here, as I said, is Monday. I'd like to get VDB1, which is Vandenberg 1. I'd like to get that on Monday. So that will be the next object. That will be a fun object. That is another nebulosity one, just like this one, so it'll be perfect for the main camera. The next session after that will be the Pac-Man. That will be freaking take 4. If that doesn't work for that one, I'm never getting the Pac-Man ever again, period. Because I've tried 3 times, and each time has been miserable. So we're going to try it one more time. That will probably be Saturday, because Tuesday I'll probably be heading to the observatory. Not sure which day. It all depends on which day they say, whether it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. The opposite day, I'll be imaging VDB1. Saturday, if it is clear, I will be getting the Pac-Man. We will then hit August. And then in August, we have the 2 objects that I'm going to possibly be getting is NGC 7882, and I'll be getting the Cave Nebula from home. So hopefully I'll be getting the cave, and I'll be doing that with my QHY out here. Then we start the panel. We start another mosaic. So get ready. So in mid-August, I'm going to be doing the Heart and Soul nebulas, and that will be a gigantic panel. So we're going to do that. That is in mid-August. Along with, we're going to do the Eagle again, but we're going to get longer exposures, and we're going to take a longer time with that. We're going to do the Omega Nebula. We're going to try to do that. That'll be up later in the night, so we'll get that. And then from there, we'll do the Little Dumbbell, the Lagoon, and the Trifid. That will be in mid-August. As we head into late August, you're going to get IC59, Andromeda Galaxy. That's going to be a couple of panels. That will be heading towards the end of the summer. We'll be getting that. And then we'll do the Pinwheel. And that will end August, going into September. So that is the schedule for the next month or so. So I have about 10 to 12 objects that I'm going to be getting in the next 30 days. So that gives me 1 object days. So hopefully we should be in good shape with that. So this one took a picture here. The QHY is done. And then I'm going to let this Orion one go one last time, and I'm going to call it a night. So if anybody has any questions, if anybody has any, thing to ask me, by all means, let me know, and I will do my best to answer everything I possibly can. I will edit this video tonight, and it should be up sometime tomorrow afternoon, so this way you'll be able to watch it. I hope everybody loved episode 25 and also episode 26 as I put those up. And hopefully everybody loves the live streaming because it's just so much fun. It really is. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to let this one go for just a few more seconds here. But you can really tell the difference between the shot that was just taken and then the stacked image, which is over here. So you can really tell the difference, which is super awesome. So we got 10 seconds left on this one. Perfect. All right, so to go. So I'm going to end the broadcast. I want to thank everybody for watching and have a great night. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the like and the subscribe button for more updates. Until the next episode, see you all later.